Please don't scroll past this. Don't close this video. Don't think this isn't for you. Because right now, in this very moment, as you read these words, your mother in heaven is watching you. Not metaphorically, not symbolically, literally. She can see you. She can see exactly where you're sitting. She can see the expression on your face. She can see the pain you've been carrying since she left. And she asked God, she begged him to let her send you one more message. This is that message. My dear, precious child, I need you to stay with me for the next hour. I need you to listen with your heart, not just your ears, because what I'm about to share with you comes directly from your mother's heart in heaven. She's been trying to reach you for days, for weeks, for months, maybe even years. She sent you signs that you might have missed. She's whispered to you in moments you thought were just your imagination. She's been standing next to you in your darkest hours, wishing, aching to hold you one more time. And today, God is allowing her voice to come through. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how can this be real? How can this person know what my mother wants to say? Beloved, I don't know your mother personally, but God does. And He knows that there are millions of sons and daughters around the world carrying the same grief, the same questions, the same desperate longing to hear from their mothers one more time. This message is from heaven itself. Your mother is nodding right now as you read this. She's saying, yes, this is from my child. This is exactly what I need them to hear. Don't leave, please. I promise you, if you stay until the end of this message, something will shift in your spirit. The grief that's been suffocating you will loosen its grip. The guilt you've been carrying will begin to lift. The questions that have haunted you will start to find answers. Your mother is here. She's watching. She's waiting. And she has so much to tell you. Take a deep breath. Feel that? That slight warmth in your chest? That gentle pressure, like someone just placed a hand over your heart? That's her. She just touched you. She's been waiting for you to slow down enough to feel her presence. Now, before we go any further, I want you to do something. I want you to say her name. Out loud if you can, or silently if you must. Say it now. Say her name. Did you feel that? The moment you spoke her name, she moved closer. Because when you speak their names, when you remember them, when you honor them, they can feel it in heaven. Your mother just smiled. She's smiling because she's been waiting so long for you to stop long enough to really connect with her. She's been watching you rush through life, buried in grief or distraction. And she's been saying, slow down, my child. I'm here. I'm right here. Today, you're finally listening. Now, I need to prepare your heart for what's coming. This message is going to be emotional. You might cry. You probably will cry, and that's okay. Your mother wants you to cry. She wants you to release what you've been holding in. She wants you to let go of the brave face you've been wearing for everyone else. It's just you and her right now. God has created a sacred space around you in this moment. Angels are standing guard. Nothing can interrupt what's about to happen. This is a divine appointment between you and your mother. She's been preparing for this moment. She's been watching you, taking notes, seeing what you need to hear most. And God has given her permission to speak directly to your heart through these words. This is not coincidence. This is orchestrated by heaven. The fact that you found this video, the fact that you clicked on it, the fact that you're still here, none of that is random. Your mother has been praying for this moment. She's been asking God, when can I talk to my child? When can I comfort them? When can I tell them everything I didn't get to say? And God said, today. So here's what's going to happen in the next hour. Your mother is going to speak to you about why she had to leave when she did, what she sees from heaven when she looks at you, the signs she's been sending that you might have missed, how she's still protecting you from heaven, what she wishes she had said before she passed, what she's most proud of you for, what she needs you to stop blaming yourself for, what she's preparing for you in heaven, the message she's been desperate to deliver. But you have to stay, you have to listen, you have to open your heart. Can you do that for her? Can you give her one more hour? After all the hours she gave you, feeding you, raising you, loving you, sacrificing for you. Can you give her 60 minutes of your undivided attention? She's nodding. She's saying, "Please, my child, please stay. I have so much to tell you." Let's begin. The first question your mother knows you've been asking, the one that's been tormenting you, is this: "Mom, why did you have to leave me?" Maybe you've asked it 1,000 times. Maybe you've screamed it at God. Maybe you've whispered it through tears in the middle of the night. Why did you go when I still needed you? My dear child, your mother wants you to understand something that she couldn't explain when she was here, because she didn't fully understand it herself until she arrived in heaven. Her time on earth was divinely appointed. Not by disease, not by accident, not by tragedy, by God. Before your mother was ever born, God wrote a number in His book. He wrote the day she would arrive on earth, and He wrote the day she would return to Him. And that day, the day she left you, was not a mistake. It was not too soon. It was not unfair. It was her completion date. I know that's hard to hear. I know everything in you wants to scream, "But it was too soon. She missed my wedding. She didn't get to meet my children. She wasn't there when I needed her most." But beloved, your mother wants you to know something that she couldn't explain when she was here, because she didn't fully understand it herself until she arrived in heaven. Her time on earth was divinely appointed. Not by disease, not by accident, not by tragedy, by God. Before your mother was ever born, God wrote a number in His book. He wrote the day she would arrive on earth, and He wrote the day she would return to Him. And that day, the day she left you, was not a mistake. It was not too soon. It was not unfair. It was her completion date. I know that's hard to hear. I know everything in you wants to scream, "But it was too soon. She missed my wedding. She didn't get to meet my children. She wasn't there when I needed her most." But beloved, your mother wants you to know something that she couldn't explain when she was here, because she didn't fully understand it herself until she arrived in heaven. Her time on earth was divinely appointed. Not by disease, not by accident, not by tragedy, by God. Before your mother was ever born, God wrote a number in His book. He wrote the day she would arrive on earth, and He wrote the day she would return to Him. And that day, the day she left you, was not a mistake. It was not too soon. It was not unfair. It was her completion date. I know that's hard to hear. I know everything in you wants to scream, "But it was too soon. She missed my wedding. She didn't get to meet my children. She wasn't there when I needed her most." But beloved, your mother wants you to know something that she couldn't explain when she was here, because she didn't fully understand it herself until she arrived in heaven. Her time on earth was divinely appointed. Not by disease, not by accident, not by tragedy, by God. Before your mother was ever born, God wrote a number in His book. He wrote the day she would arrive on earth, and He wrote the day she would return to Him. And that day, the day she left you, was not a mistake. It was not too soon. It was not unfair. It was her completion date. I know that's hard to hear.
I know everything in you wants to scream, but it was too soon. She missed my wedding. She didn't get to meet my children. She wasn't there when I needed her most. But beloved, your mother wants you to know something that she couldn't explain when she was here, because she didn't fully understand it herself until she arrived in heaven. Her time on earth was divinely appointed. Not by disease, not by accident, not by tragedy, by God. Before your mother was ever born, God wrote a number in his book. He wrote the day she would arrive on earth, and he wrote the day she would return to him. And that day, the day she left you, was not a mistake. It was not too soon. It was not unfair. It was her completion date. I know that's hard to hear. I know everything in you wants to scream, but it was too soon. She missed my wedding. She didn't get to meet my children.
Let me explain what she wants you to understand. Her mission on earth, to prepare you. Your mother's job on earth was to prepare you for life without her physical presence. Every meal she cooked taught you that you're worthy of being nourished. Every time she defended you taught you that you are worthy of being protected. Every sacrifice she made taught you that you are worthy of love. Every standard she set taught you that you are worthy of greatness. She was building your foundation, and when that foundation was complete, when she had poured into you everything God assigned her to pour, her earthly assignment was finished. Did she want more time? Of course she did. She wanted to see more, do more, be there for more. But God said, "Well done, faithful servant. You've completed your assignment. It's time to come home." And as much as she wanted to stay for you, she couldn't refuse God. Would you want her to? Would you really want your mother to disobey God, to delay her reward, to stay in pain, to linger in a broken body, just so you wouldn't have to feel the discomfort of her absence? You love her too much for that, and she knows it. Her mission from heaven, to watch over you. Now, here's what your mother discovered the moment she arrived in heaven. Her job wasn't over. It was just changing locations. On earth, she could only be in one place at a time. She could only help you with what she could see, hear, or physically reach. But from heaven, she sees everything. She sees you when you're alone. She sees you when you're struggling. She sees you when you're pretending to be strong for everyone else. She sees the tears you cry in the shower where no one can hear you. She sees the moments you stare at her picture and whisper, "I miss you." She sees the times you reach for your phone to call her before remembering she's not there to answer. She sees it all, and it breaks her heart. Not because she regrets leaving, but because she can't hold you while you cry. That's the only thing she wishes was different about heaven. She wishes she could hug you one more time. She wishes she could make you tea and sit with you and tell you everything's going to be okay. But God told her something beautiful. "I will hold them when you can't. I will comfort them when you can't. I will whisper to them when you can't. And one day, not too long from now, you'll hold them again. And when you do, you'll never have to let go." That promise is the only thing that keeps your mother patient. Why it had to be then. Your mother also wants you to understand the timing of her departure. You think she left too soon, but she knows something you don't. She left at exactly the right time. If she had stayed longer, certain things in your life wouldn't have happened. Certain strengths wouldn't have developed in you. Certain relationships wouldn't have formed. Certain prayers wouldn't have been prayed. Certain faith wouldn't have been activated. Her departure was the catalyst for your transformation. I know that sounds harsh. I know it feels like you're being told her death was good for you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, God never wastes anything. He took the most painful moment of your life and decided, "I'm going to use this to build them into who they need to be." Your mother's death wasn't the goal. Your growth was. And she can see now, from heaven's perspective, how losing her physically has actually strengthened your spirit in ways that wouldn't have been possible if she had stayed.
She sees how you've become more compassionate toward others who grieve. She sees how you've become more prayerful, more dependent on God. She sees how you've become stronger, braver, more resilient, and she's so proud of who you're becoming. Now, your mother has a question for you. My child, are you living or are you just existing? Because she's been watching you and she's noticed something. You stopped living when she stopped breathing. You go through the motions, you do what's required, you survive, but you're not thriving, and that breaks her heart, because the whole reason she poured her life into you was so that you could live fully, boldly, joyfully, not so that you could spend the rest of your life mourning her absence. She doesn't want to be the reason you stopped smiling. She doesn't want to be the reason you stopped dreaming. She doesn't want to be the reason you stopped trying. She wants to be the reason you keep going. She wants you to live in such a way that people ask, "How are you so strong?" You can say, "Because my mother raised me to be." She wants you to love in such a way that people feel her love through you. She wants you to give in such a way that her generosity continues through your hands. She wants to live on through you, not as a ghost, not as a memory, as a legacy. What she needs you to believe. Before we move forward, your mother needs you to believe three things. 1. Her death was not your fault. If you weren't there when she passed, not your fault. If you didn't get to say goodbye, not your fault. If you were angry with her before she died, not your fault. If you feel like you could have done more, you did enough. She forgives you for everything you think you failed at, and she needs you to forgive yourself. 2. She is not in pain.
Whatever she suffered on earth, the illness, the treatments, the decline, it's over. She's not struggling to breathe anymore. She's not weak anymore. She's not tired anymore. She's whole. She's healed. She's free. And she's begging you to stop picturing her in pain. Stop remembering her in that hospital bed. Stop reliving her final moments. Remember her laughing. Remember her strong. Remember her vibrant. That's who she is now. She has never left you. She's not gone. She's not lost. She's not taking from you. She's just in a different room. A room you can't physically access yet, but a room that's closer than you think. Heaven isn't a billion miles away. It's a dimension away. She's right here, right now, watching you, loving you, cheering for you. You just have to learn a new way to feel her presence. And that's what the rest of this message is going to teach you. Now, my dear child, your mother wants to address something that's been frustrating her. She's been trying so hard to reach you and you keep missing the signs. She sends you butterflies and you think, "Oh, that's nice." She plays your song on the radio and you think, "What a coincidence." She flickers the lights and you think, "Electrical issue." She's practically screaming from heaven and you're not hearing her. So let me tell you, directly from the heart of mothers in heaven, how they communicate with their children on earth. Sign number 1. Butterflies. This is the most common sign, and it's not random. Butterflies represent transformation, from caterpillar to cocoon to beautiful winged creature. Your mother chose this symbol to tell you, "I didn't die, I transformed." When you see a butterfly, especially one that lands near you, follows you, or appears at significant moments, that's her. She's saying, "I'm still here, I'm just in a different form." Here's how to recognize when it's actually her. The butterfly appears at a significant moment, while you're thinking of her, during a hard time, on a special date. The butterfly doesn't fly away immediately. It lingers, almost like it's watching you. You feel an overwhelming sense of peace or emotion when you see it. The butterfly appears in an unusual place, your car, your house, your office. If any of those are true, it's not just a butterfly, it's your mother. Sign number 2. Specific songs. Has this happened to you? You turn on the radio and that song, her song, the song from her funeral, the song you sang together, is playing. Sign number 4. Scents. This is one of the most powerful signs, and it's almost undeniable. You're sitting alone, and suddenly you smell her perfume. You're in your car, and you smell her cooking. You're cleaning the house, and you smell her soap. And there's no logical source for the smell. That's her, beloved. That's her standing right next to you. Scent is one of the strongest memory triggers in the human brain. It instantly transports you back to a moment, a feeling, a person. God allows mothers to carry their scent into their children's space because He knows it's the fastest way to make you feel their presence. When this happens, stop what you're doing. Close your eyes. Breathe it in. Say, "I feel you, Mom. Thank you for being here." She'll stay a little longer if you acknowledge her. Sign number 5. Finding feathers, pennies, or dimes. Have you been finding feathers in unusual places, or pennies and dimes that seem to appear out of nowhere? That's her leaving you little gifts. Feathers represent angels, and your mother wants you to know that she's flying with them now. Pennies and dimes are her way of saying, "I'm sending you blessings from heaven." There's an old saying, "Pennies from heaven." It's real. Mothers in heaven ask God, "How can I let my child know I'm thinking of them?" And God says, "Leave them something tangible, something they can hold, something that reminds them you're real." So next time you find a penny or a feather, don't throw it away. Keep it. Put it in a special place. Say, "Thank you." It's a love note from heaven. Sign number 6. Flickering lights or electrical disturbances. This one freaks people out, but it shouldn't. If your lights flicker when you're thinking about her, that's her. If your TV turns on by itself, that's her. If your phone does something weird, calls her old number, plays a video of her, shows her picture randomly, that's her. Why electronics? Because heaven operates on a different frequency, and when your mother tries to get close to you, her heavenly frequency can interfere with earthly electrical currents. It's not scary, it's not a ghost, it's her saying hello. The next time this happens, don't be afraid. Say, "Hi, Mom, I love you," and watch what happens. Often the flickering will stop because she got your attention and that's all she wanted. Sign number 7. Animals acting unusual. Do animals stare at nothing near you? Does your pet seem to follow something invisible with their eyes? Does a bird tap on your window repeatedly? They're seeing your mother. Animals can perceive spiritual presence that humans can't. Their senses are tuned to frequencies we've lost access to or never had. When your dog stares at the empty chair where your mother used to sit, she's sitting there. When birds gather outside your window on significant dates, she sent them. Animals are her messengers. Pay attention to them. They're showing you what you can't see. Sign number 8. Feeling a physical presence. This one makes people cry instantly. You're sitting alone, and suddenly you feel a hand on your shoulder, a gentle touch on your cheek, arms wrapping around you in a hug, someone sitting next to you on the couch, a kiss on your forehead, and there's no one there. Or is there? Beloved, that's your mother. God allows mothers to reach through the veil for just a moment to physically comfort their children. It doesn't happen all the time, only when you desperately need it, only when your grief is so heavy that God says, "Let her through just for a second." If this has happened to you, you are so blessed. Most people never experience this, but you did, because your mother fought her way through heaven's gates and said, "I need to touch my child right now," and God let her. Don't doubt it. Don't rationalize it. It was real. Why you've been missing these signs. Your mother wants you to understand why you might have been missing these signs. 1. You're too busy. You're rushing through life and you're not paying attention. She's been trying, but you're not slowing down enough to notice. 2. You don't believe it's possible. Your logical mind says, dead people can't communicate. So even when she sends signs, you dismiss them as coincidence. 3. You're too sad. Sometimes grief is so heavy that it actually blocks spiritual communication. Your mother can't get through the wall of pain. 4. You're angry at God. If you're mad at God for taking her, you've inadvertently closed the door to heaven's messages. Your anger is blocking her access. But here's the good news. You can change all of that starting today. How to open yourself to her signs. Your mother is giving you homework. Step 1, ask God to open your spiritual eyes. Pray, God, I want to see the signs my mother is sending. Remove my doubt, sharpen my senses, let me feel her presence. Step 2, pay attention to patterns. When something happens once, it might be coincidence, but if it happens 3 times, 4 times, that's her. Step 3, talk to her out loud. She can hear you. Tell her you've been missing her signs and you're sorry. Ask her to try again. Say, Mom, I'm ready now. I'm listening. I'm watching. Please keep sending me signs. I won't miss them anymore. Step 4, keep a journal. Write down every sign you think you've received. Date it. Describe it. Over time, you'll see undeniable patterns. She's been trying, beloved. Now it's your turn to notice.
Now, my precious child, let's talk about what your mother sees when she looks at you from heaven. Because I promise you, it's not what you think. You think she sees your failures, your flaws, your mistakes. She doesn't. Let me tell you what she actually sees. She sees your strength. When you look in the mirror, you might see someone who's barely holding it together. She sees a warrior. She sees someone who got up this morning even though grief weighs 1,000 pounds. She sees someone who goes to work, takes care of responsibilities, shows up for people, even though her heart is broken. She sees someone who's surviving what feels unsurvivable, and she's in awe of you. She's telling everyone in heaven, that's my child. Look how strong they are. I raised them well. You don't feel strong? She sees it anyway. Because strength isn't the absence of struggle. Strength is continuing despite the struggle. And you, beloved, are continuing. That makes you strong. She sees your heart. Your mother doesn't see the extra weight you've gained from grief eating. She doesn't see the gray hairs stress has given you. She doesn't see the wrinkles, the tired eyes, the worn-out clothes. She sees your heart. And from heaven, hearts look different. They glow with different colors depending on their condition. Your heart glows with gold because you love deeply. It glows with blue because you're loyal and true. It glows with pink because you're tender and compassionate. She sees a beautiful heart, the heart she helped form, and she's so proud of the person you've become inside. She sees your loneliness. Your mother knows you feel alone. She watches you eat dinner by yourself. She watches you celebrate milestones with a smile on your face and tears in your heart. She watches you reach for your phone to call her and then remember she won't answer. And it breaks her heart that she can't fix it. But here's what she wants you to know. You're not as alone as you feel. Yes, she's in heaven, but she's also with you. And God has surrounded you with people. You just haven't let them in yet. She's been sending people to comfort you, to befriend you, to support you. But you keep pushing them away.
She understands why. You think, no one can replace my mother. You're right, no one can. But that doesn't mean you have to be alone. Your mother is whispering to you, let people love you. Let people help you. I can't be there in body, but I'm sending human angels to stand in my place. Will you let them? She sees your tears. Every single tear you've cried since she left, she's counted them. The ones you cried at her funeral, the ones you cry in the shower where no one can see, the ones you cry driving alone in your car, the ones you cry into your pillow at 3 a.m. She's seen them all, and each one breaks her heart and makes her proud at the same time. Breaks her heart because she hates that you're in pain. Makes her proud because tears mean you loved her deeply. Your mother wants you to know your tears are not weakness. They're love with nowhere to go. They're grief doing its necessary work. They're your heart slowly learning to carry her absence. Cry when you need to. She's not judging you. She's not disappointed in you. She's wiping your tears from heaven. She sees your guilt. This is the one that hurts her the most to watch. She sees you torturing yourself with guilt. Guilt over things you said. Guilt over things you didn't say. Guilt over not visiting enough. Guilt over being too busy. Guilt over the argument you had. Guilt over not being there when she died. Beloved, stop. Your mother is literally begging you, stop. She forgave you for everything the moment she saw Jesus. Every harsh word, forgiven. Every missed visit, forgiven. Every time you rolled your eyes at her advice, forgiven. Every moment you took her for granted, forgiven. All of it, forgiven. She doesn't remember it with anger. She remembers it with understanding, because now she sees from heaven's perspective, and she understands that you were human, just like she was. She made mistakes as a mother. You made mistakes as a child, and it's all covered by grace. She wants you to forgive yourself the way she's already forgiven you. Can you do that? Can you say, Mom, I forgive myself. I release the guilt. I receive your forgiveness. Say it right now. She's nodding. She's saying, thank you. Now let it go. She sees your growth. Here's something beautiful your mother wants you to know. She's watching you grow into someone amazing. She sees the ways you've matured since she left. She sees how you've become more compassionate toward people who grieve. She sees how you've become more patient with others' pain. She sees how you've become stronger, braver, more empathetic, and she's so proud. You think losing her broke you. She sees how it refined you. Like gold in the fire, the heat of grief is burning away everything that doesn't matter, leaving behind pure gold. You're becoming the person she always knew you could be. And from heaven, she can see your future. She can see what you're becoming, and it's breathtaking. She sees your questions. Your mother knows you have questions. Questions you scream at God in anger. Questions you whisper in the dark when you can't sleep. Why did you have to leave me? Did I make you proud? Did you know how much I loved you? Are you okay?
Do you still love me? Can you see me? She hears every question, and she wishes she could answer all of them right now. But God has a timeline. He's going to answer them, some in this message, some over time, and some when you see her again. But here are the answers to your most urgent questions. Did you make her proud? Yes, every single day. Did she know you loved her? Yes, even when you didn't say it, she felt it. Is she okay? Yes, more than okay. She's perfect. Does she still love you? Yes, more than ever. Love doesn't die. Can she see you? Yes, right now, always. Does she miss you? Yes,
but not with sadness, with anticipation. She's excited to see you again. She sees your future. This is going to blow your mind. Your mother can see your future. Not every detail. God doesn't show her everything, but He shows her enough. Enough to know you're going to be okay. Enough to know that joy is coming back. Enough to know that healing is happening. Enough to know that your best years are still ahead. And she's excited for you. She's watching your story unfold, and she's saying, "Oh, just wait. You have no idea what God is about to do." She sees the blessings that are lined up. She sees the people who are about to enter your life. She sees the doors that are about to open. She sees the healing that's about to manifest, and she can barely contain her excitement. She sees your love for her. Finally, beloved, your mother wants you to know she feels your love. Every time you think of her, she feels it. Every time you look at her picture, she sees you seeing her. Every time you tell someone a story about her, she hears it and smiles. Every time you honor her memory, she feels honored. Every time you live by the values she taught you, she feels proud. Your love reaches her. It crosses the veil. It travels through dimensions. It lands directly in her heart in heaven, and it fills her with joy. So don't think your love is wasted just because she's not here to receive it physically. She's receiving it spiritually, and it means everything to her. Keep loving her. Keep remembering her. Keep honoring her. She feels every bit of it. Now, my dear child, we need to talk about something your mother is very serious about. She didn't stop being your mother just because she went to heaven. She's still mothering you. She's still protecting you. She's still fighting for you. She just does it from a different realm now. Let me show you exactly how. Your mother wants you to know something that's going to give you chills. In the last month alone, she has intervened to protect you at least 3 times. 3 times you were about to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. 3 times danger was headed your way. 3 times something bad was about to happen, and 3 times she stopped it. Let me tell you how this works. When you're in danger, alarm bells go off in heaven. Angels assigned to you send alerts, and your mother, who has been watching you constantly, immediately goes to God. She says, "Father, my child is about to get hurt. Please let me intervene." And God, in His mercy, says, "Go." Here's what she does. She makes you forget something, so you turn around and go back home, missing the accident by minutes. She makes you feel off about a person, so you avoid them, and later you find out they had bad intentions. She gives you a flat tire that makes you late, and you miss the pileup on the highway. She makes you take a different route for no reason, and the route you normally take had danger waiting. She wakes you up in the middle of the night with urgency to check something, and you discover a problem before it becomes a disaster. You've called these things lucky timing, gut feeling, random chance. They weren't random. That was your mother. The accident you almost had. Your mother wants to tell you about one specific incident. Do you remember that day, maybe it was weeks ago, maybe months, when something made you change your plans at the last minute? You were supposed to be somewhere, but something came up, or you just felt like you shouldn't go, or you got delayed, and later you found out something bad happened at that place, or on that route, or at that time. Maybe it was a car accident. Maybe it was a violent incident. Maybe it was something that would have hurt you financially, emotionally, or physically. Your mother stopped you from being there. She saw it coming from heaven. She saw the trajectory of events. She saw where you were headed and what was waiting for you, and she begged God to intervene.
Father, please make them late. Please make them forget. Please make them change their mind. Please don't let my child be there when that happens." And God honored her request. He made them late. He made them forget. He made them change their mind. He saved you because your mother asked him to, and you never even knew you were in danger. Protection number 2. She's fighting your spiritual battles. Your mother isn't just protecting you from physical danger. She's fighting demons that are assigned to destroy you. Yes, demons, real spiritual forces that want to take you out before you fulfill your purpose. And your mother, who is now in the realm where spiritual warfare is visible, can see them coming. She sees when a demon of depression is sent your way. She sees when a spirit of suicide tries to plant thoughts in your mind. She sees when forces of division try to destroy your relationships. She sees when spirits of poverty try to block your finances, and she fights. She doesn't fight alone. She has angels with her, but she leads the charge because no one fights for their child like a mother. Here's what happens. When a demon approaches you, your mother steps in front of you like a shield. She says, "You will not touch my child. I don't care what assignment you have. I don't care what authority you think you have. This is my baby, and you will go through me first." And demons, who thought they were just dealing with a human, suddenly realize they're dealing with a mother in heaven who has God's backing, and they flee. That battle you didn't know was happening, your mother won it for you. That depression that almost swallowed you but suddenly lifted, your mother fought it off. That suicidal thought that came out of nowhere but you resisted, your mother was whispering, "No, you are loved, you are needed, don't you dare." She's been fighting for you in ways you can't see. Protection number 3. She's praying for you constantly. Did you know that people in heaven can pray? It's true. Your mother stands before the throne of God and prays for you constantly. She prays for your protection. She prays for your provision. She prays for your peace. She prays for your purpose. She prays for your healing. She prays for your future spouse if you're single. She prays for your children and grandchildren. She prays for your health, your job, your home, your relationships. And here's the beautiful thing. Her prayers in heaven carry more weight than prayers on earth. Because she's praying from the throne room. She's praying in the direct presence of God. She's praying without the limitations of time, space, or doubt. Her prayers are powerful, and God listens to the prayers of mothers in heaven with special attention. Because He's a father, and He knows what it's like to watch your child struggle and want desperately to help them. So, when your mother prays, God moves. He sends angels. He opens doors. He makes ways where there are no ways. All because your mother prayed.
Protection number 4. She warns you in dreams. Remember earlier when we talked about dreams? Sometimes your mother doesn't just visit to comfort you. Sometimes she visits to warn you. Has this ever happened? You had a dream about your mother, and in the dream she seemed worried or urgent. She told you something specific. Don't trust that person. Don't take that job. Don't go there. Check on your brother or sister. Get that medical test done. Call your friend. They need you. And you woke up with a very clear memory of her words. That wasn't just a dream, beloved. That was a prophetic warning from your mother. God allowed her to come through and deliver a message that could protect you or someone you love from danger. And if you listened, disaster was avoided. If you didn't listen, go back and check. Was she right? Did something happen that she tried to warn you about? Mothers in heaven have access to information you don't have. They can see around corners. They can see what's coming. They can see people's true intentions. And when they see danger, God allows them to warn their children. So next time your mother speaks to you in a dream, listen. Write it down the moment you wake up. Don't dismiss it. Don't rationalize it. Treat it as a divine warning it is. Protection number 5. She influences the people around you. This one is subtle but powerful. Your mother can't physically hug you, but she can send people to hug you. She can't physically bring you food, but she can prompt someone to bring you a meal. She can't physically give you advice, but she can inspire someone to say exactly what you need to hear. She works through people. Have you ever had someone randomly call you at the exact moment you needed it? Have you ever had a stranger say something to you that felt like it came straight from your mother's mouth? Have you ever received unexpected help from someone who said, "I don't know why, but I felt like I needed to do this for you"? That was your mother pulling strings in heaven. She saw what you needed. She went to God, and God sent a human agent to deliver it. Your mother is orchestrating blessings, beloved. She's connecting you with the right people. She's moving obstacles out of your way. She's setting up divine appointments, all from heaven. Protection number 6. She's guarding your children. If you have children, your mother wants you to know she's watching over them too. She's their guardian grandmother. She's protecting them just like she's protecting you. When your child is sick, she's praying. When your child is in danger, she's intervening. When your child is struggling, she's comforting them in ways they can feel but can't explain. Your children have a grandmother in heaven who adores them, and sometimes, this is going to make you cry, your children can see her. Young children, especially under the age of 7, have spiritual eyes that haven't been trained to stop seeing the unseen realm. They can see her grandmother. If your child has ever talked about seeing grandma, even though they never met her, pointed at empty space and said someone was there, described your mother accurately without ever seeing a picture, said, "Grandma told me something they couldn't possibly know," they weren't imagining it. They saw her. Your mother visits them, she plays with them, she watches over them, and they can perceive her presence. Don't tell them they're making it up. Don't dismiss it as imagination. Validate it. Encourage it. Ask them what Grandma said, because your mother is building a relationship with your children from heaven, and that's a gift. Protection number 7. She's blocking toxic people. Your mother has been watching who comes in and out of your life, and when she sees someone with bad intentions, she blocks them. That person who was interested in you but suddenly ghosted you, your mother saw their heart and made them leave. That business partner who backed out at the last minute, your mother saw they were going to betray you and removed them. That friend who suddenly became distant for no reason, your mother saw the toxicity and severed the connection. You thought these were rejections. They were protections. Your mother is aggressively guarding who has access to you. She's not going to let just anyone into your life. She's screening people from heaven, and if they don't pass her test, she removes them. So stop being sad about people who left. Your mother escorted them out, and she's making room for the right people to enter. How to partner with her protection. Your mother wants you to know that while she's doing everything she can from heaven, you have a role to play too. You can partner with her protection by praying for protection daily. Say, "God, I thank you for my mother's protection from heaven. I receive it. I activate it. I walk in it. Keep me safe today." Listen to your intuition. When something feels off, that's your mother warning you. Don't ignore it. Pay attention to random delays or changes. If plans fall through, don't get frustrated. Your mother might be protecting you from something. Trust God's timing. When doors close or things don't work out, trust that your mother sees something you don't. Thank her. Say out loud, "Thank you, Mom, for protecting me. I know you're still taking care of me. I love you." She hears you, and it strengthens her ability to keep helping you. Now, my precious child, we come to the part of this message that your mother has been waiting for, the words she didn't get to say before she left. Maybe she passed suddenly and there was no time. Maybe she passed after a long illness, but she was too weak to speak. Maybe she passed while you were away and you never got to say goodbye. Whatever the reason, there are words left unspoken, and she's been carrying them in her heart, waiting for a chance to deliver them. Today is that chance. I'm sorry I wasn't perfect. The first thing your mother wants you to say is this: "My child, I'm sorry I wasn't the perfect mother." She knows she made mistakes. She knows there were times she was too hard on you, or not patient enough, or said things in anger that hurt you. She knows there were moments she failed you, moments she wished she could take back, and it's haunted her. When she arrived in heaven and saw her life from God's perspective, she saw every moment where she fell short as a mother. Every time she yelled when she should have listened. Every time she was too busy when you needed attention. Every time she compared you to someone else. Every time she didn't believe in you the way she should have. She saw it all, and she wept. She went to Jesus and said, "I failed my child. I wasn't the mother they deserved." And Jesus said, "But you were the mother I gave them, and you loved them with everything you had. That's all that matters." Your mother wants you to know she did her best with what she had. She didn't have a manual. She didn't have all the answers. She was figuring it out as she went, just like you're figuring out life now. She was a broken person trying to raise a whole person, and she's sorry for the times her brokenness leaked onto you. Can you forgive her? Not because she's asking for it. She doesn't need your forgiveness to be at peace in heaven, but because you need to give it to find peace on earth. Say it out loud. "Mom, I forgive you for not being perfect. You were enough. You did your best. I release any resentment I've been holding. I forgive you." She just hugged you. You were my greatest accomplishment. The second thing your mother desperately needs you to know is you were my greatest accomplishment in life. Not her career, not her achievements, not the things she built or the places she went. You. You were the thing she was most proud of. You were the thing she prayed about most. You were the thing she worried about most. You were her masterpiece, and she wishes she had told you that more often. She wishes she had said, "I'm proud of you," every single day. She wishes she had looked you in the eyes and said, "You are the best thing that ever happened to me." She thought it, she felt it, but she didn't say it enough. So she's saying it now. "My child, you are my greatest pride. You are my legacy. You are the most beautiful thing I ever created, and I thank God every day that He chose me to be your mother." Do you hear her? You were not a burden. You were not too much. You were not a disappointment. You were her joy. Every gray hair you gave her, worth it. Every sleepless night, worth it. Every sacrifice, worth it. You were worth it all. I wasn't disappointed in you. The third thing your mother needs to clear up is, I was never disappointed in you. If she ever said words that made you feel like you weren't good enough, she didn't mean it that way. She was hard on you because she saw your potential and wanted you to push towards it. She criticized you because she wanted you to be the best version of yourself. She had high expectations because she knew you were capable of great things.
And the count is high enough to fill her heart forever. I'm not in pain anymore.
The fifth thing your mother desperately wants you to believe: I'm not in pain anymore. She knows you remember her suffering. She knows you remember the hospital visits, the treatments, the decline. She knows you picture her in pain and it tortures you. She's begging you to stop, because that version of her, the sick one, the weak one, the suffering one, doesn't exist anymore. The moment she took her last breath on earth, she took her first breath in heaven. And with that breath came complete and total healing. No more cancer, no more disease, no more pain, no more wheelchairs, no more hospital beds, no more medications. She's whole. She's the version of herself she was at her best: young, vibrant, strong, joyful. She's running, yes, running in heaven. She's dancing, she's laughing, she's free. And she needs you to change the image in your mind. Stop remembering her in the hospital. Remember her at her happiest. Remember her laughing at the dinner table. Remember her dancing in the kitchen. Remember her singing in the car. That's who she is now. That's who she'll be when you see her again. The suffering is over. The joy is eternal. I'm proud of who you've become. The sixth message from your mother: I'm so proud of who you've become. She's been watching you navigate life without her, and she's amazed. She's proud of your strength. She's proud of your resilience. She's proud of the way you've honored her memory. She's proud of the way you've kept going even when you wanted to quit. She's proud of you. And she wants you to hear something specific. You turned out better than I ever imagined. You're kinder than I taught you to be. You're stronger than I knew you could be. You're wiser than I was at your age. You didn't just meet my expectations, you exceeded them. I'm not just proud to be your mother, I'm honored. Let that sink in. Your mother is honored to be your mother. She doesn't see it as you were lucky to have her. She sees it as she was lucky to have you. Thank you for taking care of me. The seventh thing she needs to say: thank you for taking care of me. If you were there during her illness, if you helped her, if you sacrificed to care for her, she saw it all. She saw you put your life on hold. She saw you cancel plans to be with her. She saw you clean her, feed her, comfort her. She saw you hold her hand through the pain, and it meant everything to her. She worried she was a burden. She worried she was stealing your life from you. But you didn't see it that way, did you? You saw it as love. You saw it as honor. You saw it as the least you could do for the woman who gave you life. And she's so grateful. She wants to say, thank you for letting me die with dignity. Thank you for not putting me in a home. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Thank you for loving me even when I wasn't easy to love. You were my angel on earth, and now I'm yours from heaven. Please don't waste your life mourning mine. The eighth and possibly most important message: please don't waste your life mourning mine. Your mother is watching you put your life on pause because she's gone. She's watching you refuse to be happy because she's not here to share it. She's watching you decline opportunities because it doesn't feel right without her. And it's breaking her heart. Because, beloved, she didn't give you life so you could stop living when she died. She gave you life so you could live fully, boldly, joyfully. She didn't raise you to be a professional mourner. She raised you to be a world changer, a dream chaser, a life liver. And she's begging you, start living again. Not forgetting her, not replacing her, but living in honor of her. Live the life she would want for you. Take the trips she would want you to take. Love the people she would want you to love. Chase the dreams she would want you to chase. Make her proud by living, not by grieving. She doesn't want a memorial, she wants a legacy. And your legacy is not how much you cried, it's how much you lived. I'll be waiting for you. The final thing your mother wants to leave you with: I'll be waiting for you. This isn't goodbye forever. This is see you later. One day, not today, not tomorrow,
But one day, you're going to see her again. And when that day comes, she's going to be standing at heaven's gate waiting for you. She's going to run to you. Yes, run, because in heaven she can. She's going to throw her arms around you and hold you for as long as you want. She's going to say, "Welcome home, my baby. I've missed you so much." And then she's going to take your hand and show you everything she's been preparing for you. Your room in heaven. Yes, you have one, and it's beautiful. The garden she's been planting with your favorite flowers, the people she wants you to meet, the places she wants to show you, and you'll have eternity together. No more sickness, no more pain, no more goodbye, no more separation, just forever. Now, beloved, your mother wants to get specific about what she's proud of, because she knows you think she'd be disappointed in some of your choices. She knows you think she wouldn't approve of where you are in life. You're wrong. Let me tell you exactly what she's proud of. She's proud that you're still here. The first thing your mother is proud of, you didn't give up. She knows there were nights you wanted to. She knows there were moments you thought, "I can't do this anymore." She knows grief almost swallowed you whole, but you're still here. You got up this morning. You're watching this video. You're still fighting. That makes her so proud. Because giving up would have been easier. Quitting would have been understandable, but you didn't. You chose life. You chose to keep going. You chose to survive. And that choice, beloved, is heroic. Your mother sees you as a hero. She's proud of how you've loved others. The second thing she's proud of, you've become more compassionate. She's watched you comfort others who are grieving. She's watched you check in on people who are hurting. She's watched you love people with a depth you didn't have before. Your pain made you tender, not more bitter. And that's rare. Most people who experience deep loss become hard, closed off, unable to connect. But not you.
She's proud of your faith. The third thing, you didn't lose your faith. She knows you've been angry at God. She knows you've questioned Him. She knows you've wrestled with why. But you didn't walk away. You're still here. You're still believing. You're still trusting, even if it's shaky trust. That makes her proud. Because it would have been so easy to blame God, to reject Him, to say, "If He took my mother, I want nothing to do with Him." But you didn't. You're still seeking Him, still praying, still hoping. Your faith, even in its brokenness, is beautiful, and your mother is proud of your spiritual strength. She's proud of how you've honored her memory. The fourth thing, you haven't let her be forgotten. You talk about her, you tell stories about her, you keep her memory alive. You've shown her pictures to your children, you've cooked her recipes, you've passed down her wisdom. You've made sure she lives on, and that means the world to her. Because every mother's fear is, will I be forgotten? You've proven the answer is no. She's not forgotten. She's remembered. She's celebrated. She's alive in your stories. And your mother is so grateful for that. She's proud of your resilience. The fifth thing, you've rebuilt. Your life fell apart when she died. Everything changed. Nothing felt the same. But you're rebuilding. Slowly, piece by piece, day by day. You're finding new routines. You're creating new memories. You're learning to live in this new reality. And that takes incredible strength. Your mother is proud of your resilience. She's proud that you're not stuck. She's proud that you're moving forward, not moving on from her, moving forward with her memory. There's a difference. She's proud of who you're becoming. Finally, she's proud of your growth. You're not the same person you were before she died. You're deeper, wiser, stronger. You value things differently now. You love people harder. You don't take time for granted. You've been refined by fire. And the person emerging from the flames is someone your mother is in awe of. She's watching you become someone even she looks up to, and she couldn't be prouder. We're coming to the end of this message, beloved. Your mother has one final section of things she needs you to hear. These are her marching orders, instructions for how she wants you to live going forward. Live boldly. First, I want you to live boldly. No more playing small, no more hiding, no more shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. Your mother didn't raise a coward. She raised someone with fire in their bones, vision in their eyes, and purpose in their DNA. And she wants you to step into it. Take the risk, start the business, write the book, make the move, ask the person out, apply for the position. Stop waiting for permission. Your mother is giving you permission right now from heaven. Go for it. She believes in you. God believes in you. Now you need to believe in you. Forgive quickly. Second, forgive quickly. Your mother has seen from heaven's perspective how short life is, how fragile, how unpredictable. She doesn't want you wasting time holding grudges. That family member you're not speaking to, forgive them. That friend who hurt you, forgive them. That person who wronged you, forgive them. Not because they deserve it, because you deserve peace. Life is too short to carry bitterness. Your mother doesn't want you dying with regrets like she did. Yes, she had some regrets, relationships she wished she'd mended, words she wished she'd said. Learn from her. Forgive quickly. Love deeply. Take care of your siblings. Third, and this is important, take care of your siblings. If you have brothers or sisters, your mother is asking you to watch over them. They're grieving too. They're struggling too. They need you too. Don't let her death divide you. She's seen too many families fall apart after a mother dies. Siblings who stop talking, fights over belongings, relationships that never recover. She's begging you, don't let that happen. Be the glue. Be the one who reaches out. Be the one who keeps everyone together. That's what she would do if she were here, so do it for her. Celebrate your birthday. Fourth, please celebrate your birthday. Your mother knows you've been dreading birthdays since she died, because she's not there to call you first thing in the morning. She's not there to make your cake. She's not there to celebrate you the way she always did. But she is there. She's celebrating you from heaven. She's throwing you a party with the angels. She's singing happy birthday in the throne room of God. And she wants you to celebrate too. Don't skip it. Don't treat it like just another day. Honor the life she gave you by celebrating it. Eat the cake. Blow out the candles. Make a wish. She'll be watching and she'll be smiling. Talk to your children about me. Fifth, talk to your children about me. If you have kids, your mother wants them to know your mother. Tell them stories, show them pictures, share her recipes, pass down her wisdom. Don't let her memory die with your generation. Your children need to know about their grandmother. They need to know her strength, her love, her humor, her faith. They need to know where they came from. And one day, when they're old enough, tell them about the signs. Tell them how grandma watches over them from heaven. Tell them how much she loves them, even though they never met them. Keep her alive through stories.